will be able to speak in this meeting. I only heard of one of these people who was actually going to run, and I actually recognize some of these people as superdelegates. So the reason we're here today is not to advocate for any particular candidate, although there may be some good candidates running. The reason we're here, there are two reasons. The first is because we are supporting Bernie Sanders and his candidate Keith Ellison for DNC Chair. That's the first reason. Who's a great candidate. The second reason is to protest an unfair and undemocratic election that is taking place today. You know, I have a copy of the Young Dems statement. We kind of toned it down a little bit. Oh, and by the way, I should just clarify. I now have to add this disclaimer whenever I speak in public. My views do not necessarily represent the views of the Young Democrats of Michigan or its members. So did everybody hear that disclaimer? Okay, good. The laughter is confirmation. Okay, good. Whenever I speak in public, I have to add that disclaimer at the top and maybe even at the end. We'll have to see. So let me just go over, I think, the key part of this statement. One of the key parts. At this meeting, the only people allowed to speak will be members of the State Central Committee. The only people allowed to make motions are members of the State Central Committee. A list of declared candidates has not been released before the meeting. Correction, it was released 30 minutes before the meeting. So it was released 30 minutes before the meeting. For the remaining candidates, we do not know who they support for DNC Chair or what their qualifications are. I don't see any literature about these candidates. Have you had an opportunity to research these 6 candidates?
No.
But are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I haven't had an opportunity to research them. How can we, as members and activists who want to get involved in this party, vet these candidates if we don't even know who they are? How can we ensure that these people are our voice if we're not even permitted to ask them questions when they're being nominated today? So these candidates are about to be nominated, and they're about to be voted on, and we, according to the rules that the MDP posted on their website on Tuesday, we can't even ask them a single question unless you're on the State Central Committee. Now, I don't know about you, but to me, that sounds like a rigged election. You know, how can we claim to be a progressive party if we operate in the shadows? And when I say we, I mean they. You know, a lot of people decided that they did not want to participate in this election. Well, I wonder why. I wonder why. How are we supposed to bring people in who feel betrayed and abandoned by this party if we don't open up the doors and windows and make this party as transparent as possible?
Got that right.
So we are going to be asking some friends and allies that we have on the State Central Committee to make a motion to allow public comment. We will see what the State Central Committee decides to do. But regardless, I think that we're probably going to shake things up a bit and make sure that we make our voices heard. Because this is totally unacceptable. And look, there may be some good people on this list, and if that's the case, that's great. You know, somebody mentioned that Michelle Dietrich, she's been very active and she's been very involved. And you know what? There may be other people who've been very active and very involved. But you shouldn't have to make a backdoor deal to run for office in this party. That's not right. That's not fair. That's not fair. You know, there are 10,000 members of this party. The Democratic Party never forgets to send out a fundraising email. Who's gotten a fundraising email from the Democratic Party? Now let me ask you, who got a notice that this meeting was taking place today from the Democratic Party? Nobody. Unless you are, there are 100 people on the State Central Committee. There are 10,000 members. So that makes them part of the 1%, by definition. 100 out of 10,000 is 1%. So we represent the 99% as usual, right? They represent the 1%. This is not fair and it's not right. And if the party is going to win back people like us, and all the people who decided to stay home or to vote third party, they're going to have to change the way they do business, and they're going to have to open up the doors and windows. And they're going to have to make this party as transparent as possible, and that means we should know who's running in advance. That means there should be no intimidation of candidates. Many people have told me that they have been intimidated about running in the past. Well, are we a party that condones that? No. There should be no intimidation allowed. And if you do try to intimidate someone, there should be some consequences and a process for rectifying that situation. Am I right? Do you guys agree with that? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to turn things over to Kelly.
Hi everybody, how's it going? I'm Kelly from Lansing. I just want to say thank you so much for coming out. And while this is, in my opinion, bullshit, I think that it's amazing that all of you guys came out today. And if you're not already members of the Michigan Democratic Party, I encourage you to sign up. We have some sign up sheets here. Because it is important that you guys are here. And if you guys all reach out to 5-10 more people, then we are going to be able to take back the party that was supposed to be for the people, of the people, by the people, and isn't anymore. And right now, I'm angry. I'm going to be honest with you. I have not gotten over this election. I haven't gotten over the primary. I'm pissed. I spent my life savings, all of my time. My daughter doesn't know anything that I do except for activism things. Like everything that I do is surrounded around this.
Excuse me.
But I'm not giving up. I want to sometimes. Some days I'm just like, please stop texting me, Sam. But at the end of the day,
you guys get used to it. Sorry.
at the end of the day, if we don't do it, who's going to do it? And if we don't do it now, when is it going to happen?
That's right. That's right.
So I am so grateful that you guys all turned out, and I hope you guys continue to keep turning out. And make sure to mark your calendars for February 11th for when we're going to go in there and we're going to elect progressive leaders into that.
That's right. That's right. Before we go in here, because we're about to march in there with our signs and maybe make a little bit of noise, I want you all to remember that each of you represents thousands of people across this state and across this country who couldn't be here today, who are just as pissed off as all of us, and who are just as upset. So we are speaking. This is not about us. This is about making sure that we stop Donald Trump in 4 years and making sure that we are strong enough as a progressive movement to do that. So thank you all. Let's go get him. All right.
Does anybody hand a sign?
Hey everybody, we are here.
Whose party? Our party. Whose party? Our party. Whose party? Our party. Whose party? Our party. Guys, I can't hear you. Whose party? Our party. I still can't hear you. Whose party? Our party. 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 I think that was pretty good, but I think you can do better than that. Whose party? Our party. 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 Our party. Whose party? Our party. Our party. Our party. Our party. Whose party? 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 Our party.
But also, like my name is Christina Montague. Please support me for DNC delegate. I will take abuse. There will support people, working class students,
All right.
citizens.
All right, you guys.
We need the help. We need somebody who is on the job to help Keith Ellison get it done.
Yep. All right. All right. Appreciate it. Yeah, your face is live.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
Discourage all this.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
Who would like to lead a chant? All right. This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks
Tell
like.
me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks
Tell
like.
me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks
Tell
like.
me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks
Tell
like.
me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks
Tell
like.
me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me
What
what
democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Whose party?
Our party.
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 4. This one was only 16.
What I have to do is make sure that we accommodate the city's request that this lane swap. That's all. So I need Sam and the city person with the fire.
I know that if you're not on the committee, you're not signed in.
No, not Paul. That's all.
Thanks.
We have a whole if that would be helpful, we want to make your voice heard. You also need to comply with the bill.